Hey everyone, Sarah here from Sarah in Wonderland, and today we are doing my first challenge video. So it's not like a super hard challenge by any means, but I'm going to be doing the video where you mix all your foundations together and wear for the day and see how that turns out. I am pretty bad for throwing out makeup, so like this Makeup Forever HD foundation is like 3 years old. I know it's disgusting, so I'm definitely gonna have to throw some of these out after. But I figured why not use them in this video and make it a little bit more interesting, because let me tell you, this guy is straight orange and this is not my color at all. I am wearing a sweater, so it might help my situation a little bit, but we'll see. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, by the way, so I first saw this video idea, I'm sure so many other people have done it before, but I watched Laura Lee's video last week on it and I thought it was so funny and so much fun. So I figured we would do that. I'm having a day kind of out and about. I am going for sushi again. I feel like every single testing out video I go for sushi or tacos, like there doesn't seem to be much in between here. So I'm doing that and I'll check in with you guys throughout the day. So let's get started. So I figured to give this foundation concoction the best chance, I would use my regular primers that I use, and same with the setting powders and whatnot, and that way, like I said, we give it a fair shot. So I'm taking the Makeup Forever Step 1 Nourishing Primer. You guys know I use this literally all the time. It is almost done, and I'm just going to apply this to my face. I kind of forgot I had all these foundations. I actually have quite a good amount. I have 15 foundations here, which some people would say is a little ridiculous, but I thoroughly enjoy trying out new foundations. Now, I vary in shades throughout the year, like a lot, going from something like this to something like this. So there is a thorough mix of colors and definitely even coverages. Like I have the Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation, which like barely even is anything. And then we have things like the Lancome Tinty Dal, which is a incredibly high coverage foundation and it's also matte. I have L'Oreal Pro Glow, L'Oreal Pro Matte. You guys know I love mixing these anyways, so I already know that. And you guys also know that when I don't remember the last video that I just used one foundation by itself. So this is right up my alley. I feel like I get to be a scientist. Like I said, a range of different colors, a range of different finishes. Like I have, look how old this foundation is. You guys are gonna be so grossed out. Revlon Photo Ready. Also, this makes you look like Edward Cullen because it's so sparkly. And it's in the shade 01 Ivory. And then my Estee Lauder is in the shade 2W2. Like, we are all over the place here. So hopefully, somehow, it ends up being like a normal foundation color for me. I have like drugstore foundations like the Maybelline Fit Me, all the way up to like the YSL All Hours, which is a stupid expensive foundation. And again, look at the shade difference between these two. Now, my only issue is I have quite a few of these that don't have a pump. So I'm going to try and keep it the most consistent like drop of foundation that I can. I'm going to use one pump from every foundation, which sounds like a lot. Okay, so next for primer, you guys know I use this all the time as well. Tarte Smoothing Clean Slate Primer. We're going to use this guy on our areas with larger pores. So this video could definitely go really bad or really good. We'll see. Okay, so I have my little mixing bowl here that I'm going to mix the foundations in. I'll show you as I go what I'm mixing in, and I'll show you the end result. And then we shall apply it together because I can't really show you while I'm doing this. Here goes nothing. These are two very different colors. Ooh, this is going to be so interesting. The very old Makeup Forever HD foundation. You can tell this is like old packaging. Oh. there is a range of colors in this right now, guys. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Do you see that? Oh god. Oh god, that's so thick. Revlon Photo Ready foundation. Like I said, Edward Cullen in a bottle. I don't even know if this one's gonna come out. Oh god, no, that's solidified, guys. Guys, that is... Can you see that coming out of that? Stop! Oh man, okay, that just needs to be thrown right out. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, but that's gotta make it into the video because... Oh man, I'm gross. Okay, now we are onto the ones without a pump. So I'm just going to eyeball a pump. So we ended up with 14 foundations since you saw the incident with the Photo Ready. And let me tell you, there is a range of colors and undertones in here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. You see like warm undertone, pink undertone, very pale neutral undertone. So there's actually not as much foundation in there as I thought there was going to be. I'm just going to mix this up. Ooh, this seems thick. Guys, I hope this looks okay because I was planning on going out today, like out to lunch and stuff. Okay, so this is what the foundation shade looks like. It actually doesn't look that bad. Let's apply it. We're going to use a beauty blender, obviously. Ooh. Alright, oh god. There is a scent to this. Let me just tell you. Whew. That's definitely from the Guerlain, the YSL. Just using a beauty blender to blend that out. I feel like this is such a weird combination of foundations. Oh god, that Guerlain foundation and that YSL foundation perfume mixed together. Oh man. It smells like I'm putting old lady soap on my face. Alright, it's blending out pretty well. Also the worst shade match I've ever seen in my life for me. Considering there's some pretty orange foundations in there. Okay, Makeup Forever. I definitely wouldn't say this is the most full coverage foundation because like I said, I used to be really into like very, very light coverage foundations. So there's like a real mix in there. Like I said, Water Blend and the Lingerie de Peau, no coverage. Why I have them, don't know. Why I wasted like serious amounts of money on them, don't know. So that is one layer. I'm looking a little bit yellow toned in the viewfinder and my laptop screen. I don't know if that will be the case when I watch back the video, but it is quite yellow toned. I would say that it's like a very natural medium coverage foundation. It actually looks really nice. It's not dewy, but it's also not super matte, and you can definitely still see like my freckles and like imperfections through it. So I'm gonna add a little bit more on the areas that I normally would, which would be the cheek areas, the nose, the forehead, the chin. See if that layers up. Yeah. So when I layered more up, I'm feeling very dewy right now. Which is weird because it didn't look very dewy when I first applied it. Okay, so that is like 2 layers of the foundation. It's really not the worst thing I've ever seen on my face. I used quite a bit of the foundation. So I am going to apply some concealer, see how that applies over top of it, and then we will continue on. So I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in Light Medium Honey because this foundation shade matches me pretty well right now. And then we're also just gonna apply some to the high points of my face because we're just gonna wear this like we would normally wear with makeup. So I'm gonna do around my nose a little on the chin. Oh my gosh, I still smell this foundation though. The Guerlain one? Jeez. I think we are blended in, and honestly guys, this looks really nice. What? Man, some of these foundations are way over expiry date, and they will be thrown out after this video, I promise. But I didn't think I was actually gonna like this. The shade matches really, really well, which is really weird, and it's not settling into my pores, and it is just the tiniest bit dry between my brows, but like I should probably drink some water. That's always a good thing. Alright guys, so I am going to set under my eyes as I usually do with my Cover FX Loose Translucent Setting Powder. Okay, and then to set the rest of my face, I'm just going to use a very light layer of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation Powder. And like I said, I'm just going to use a very, very light layer. But like I said, I want to give the foundation a fair test because this is what I would do with every other one. And I've really been liking this powder since I got it. So, just going off what the foundation looks like right now, it looks really, really nice. As Laura said in her video, if I don't have a foundation shade to match me, apparently I'm just going to mix all of the ones in my collection. And it has a really nice finish. It's not settling into any fine lines. So anyways, I am going to go finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and I will check in with you at the end. So I will be back with hopefully looking a little better than this. Alright guys, so I am back and my makeup is now finished. I honestly really like how this looks, which I'm surprised about. It's a little dry between my brows and it's settling a little bit into one side of my smile lines. But other than that, it actually looks really nice. I didn't expect it to, considering we have such a variation of shades and finishes. But yeah, it looks really nice. So I am going to set with some Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, and because I do this with every single one of my foundations. Alright, so our makeup is set and I am going out for lunch now. I will check in with you guys later. Like I said, somehow I'm always getting sushi or eating tacos when I'm doing testing videos. I really put makeup products to the test, clearly. So yeah, I will check in with you guys on the go, and I will do a final check-in later. So I will see you guys all in a bit, but for right now, I really like the way this actually looks. So see you guys later. Alright guys, so it is now 2:40. The foundation has been on for about 3 hours. I am out and about with this girl. Oh god. We are shopping. It's raining. Update on the foundation. We did go for sushi. It was great. I kind of feel like I'm gonna die. But the foundation looks pretty good still. Would you say it looks pretty good? Yeah. Looks pretty good. It settled into my smile lines a little bit here and like a little bit around my nose. But other than that, it still looks really, really good. So, yep.
Better than the lips.
Yeah, the lips are horrendous right now. But what did you expect from sushi? So, yeah, I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Bye! Alright guys, so it has been about 6 hours of having this foundation on. I went for sushi, I went shopping, I switched lip colors and just trying this one out. And let's check up on the most important part. I think this is going to be my last check-in because, I don't know, I don't think you'll be wearing 15 foundations more than 6 hours, but that's just me. So honestly, the foundation looks almost identical when I first put it on. It has the most minimal like creasing or settling into my smile lines here, and then just a little tiny bit in the like part of my nose here. This is a problem that I have with most foundations, so this is nothing like out of the ordinary or anything like that. And to be perfectly honest, I really, really, really like how this looks. Apparently 15 foundations mixed together makes your exact needed shade and looks beautiful all day, because I don't really understand how this happened. Honestly, I really like it. If I ever like really need to have a, you know, if I'm ever in a pinch and can't get anything to match or need a really good foundation day, apparently I'm just gonna mix them all and you get the best of all the worlds. But you guys know I love mixing my foundations, so this was no surprise, which is why I really wanted to do this video, because I figured why not mix all the foundations in my collection? That sounds like a great time. So that is really it for this video. It worked. I didn't expect it to, but it worked. This was just a fun video to do, guys. I really enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more challenge videos, then be sure to give this one a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys can know when I post a new video. I promise I am getting back on track with posting more regularly, and I will see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.